card game that I recently picked up called Panorama by Alex Winter. And on the front we have a moose, a little fox, a little cabin set back in the mist, some mountains, an evergreen, a watchtower overlooking the canyon and the valley as the sun sets in the background. Explore the wilds of the north from dewy dawn to dreamy dusk. Keep your camera ready as the most impressive panorama wins the day. 1 to 6 players. Panorama is easy to learn with elegant rules. Choose a card from your hand, add it to one of your panoramas, then pass the rest to your neighbor. Cards score based on other cards in your panoramas. A moose scores 2 when no animals are beside it. A campfire scores 1 for each animal within 2 cards. Play with 2 unique decks. Dawn and Dusk both have unique qualities and cards. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. On the inside we have a beautiful night scene here. Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. A quarter moon. The silhouette of a moose standing up on a plateau. A black bear in the distance, shrouded by mist. A campfire casting billows of smoke into the sky. A little fox stretching on a rock. Another black bear standing on a rock, breaking the 4th wall as he stares at us with his glowing yellow eyes. And a shooting star making its way across the sky. Here's the rule booklet. Tabletop Tycoon. This is just advertising other card games by the same brand. Let's read the rules first. The dew glistens on the grass, the mist hangs over the valley, and the haunting bellow of a solitary moose echoes off the mountains. You're setting off on an overnight hike, your trusty camera in your hand, in the hope of capturing an image of this beautifully remote place. Objective. During the game, you will select cards to add to your panoramas. At the end of the game, cards score points based on their relationships to other cards. You will also score points by winning awards. The player with the most points wins. And the contents cards are listed here. First player token, which is right here. And the 10 award tiles, which would be these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 58 Dawn cards, 58 Dusk cards, a player aid, and a victory card. One, two, three. We have Treescape. Award for most trees. Wide angle, the longest panorama. Naturalist, most natural features. Originality, no duplicate features. Fox friend, the most foxes. Outfoxed, fewest foxes. Eagle eye, for the most watchtowers. In focus, for the shortest panorama. Wildlife, for an animal on every card. Clear view, for the fewest trees. And then here's the player 1 token. The setup section is for games with 3 to 6 players. See solo and 2-player variant sections for their unique setups. Pages 12 to 14. Okay, a 2-player game is set up and played somewhat differently. Each player makes 1 panorama per phase. Starting with Dusk deck, remove all of the cards designated for 5 and 6 players and shuffle the remaining deck. Deal 1 card to each player who faces it face up in front of them as the first card in their panorama. Place the deck face down and reveal 3 cards from the deck, placing them face up in the middle of the table. Give the first player token to the person who most recently saw a wild animal. And the awards are not used in a 2-player game. So deal 1 card to each player who places it in front of them as the first card in their panorama. Place the deck face down and reveal 3 cards from the deck, placing them face up in the middle of the table. Okay. Gameplay. The first player chooses one of the face-up cards and plays it on their panorama. The second player then chooses one of the remaining face-up cards to add to their panorama. Reveals 3 more cards from the deck, placing them face up in the middle of the table. Takes the first player token. This rotates the starting player. Repeat first and second player turns, alternating the first player each round, until each player has 10 cards in their panorama. Players only score their own panorama. As the game progresses, more cards will be available to choose from. Cards are played into your panorama in the usual way. If there are no cards that are playable on your panorama, select one to play face down instead. When you have completed the Dusk phase, switch decks and repeat with the Dawn deck. Combine your Dusk phase and Dawn phase scores. Whoever has the most points wins the game. Solo variant. Starting with the Dusk deck, remove all of the cards designed for 5 and 6 players and shuffle the remaining deck. So this is the Dusk deck. Starting with the dusk deck, remove all cards designed for 5 to 6 players. And shuffle the remaining deck. Be good enough. Deal 1 card face up in front of you. This becomes the first card in your panorama. Place the deck face down and reveal 2 cards from the deck, placing them face up in the middle of the table. We got 2 foxes already, so I don't think I shuffled them very well. Northern Wilds Nature Reserve. No hunting. This was in there. This is the points card. The scoring card. The icon key. So we'll keep that nearby. Step 1. Choose one of the face-up cards and play it on your panorama. Okay, this one definitely... Reveal 2 more cards from the deck, placing them face up in the middle of the table. Okay. And then repeat these 2 steps until you have 10 cards in your panorama. Alright. I don't know if 10 are going to fit in the screen. Alright, let's go ahead and put the cards up here. So 1. So I have to choose my next one. And that just does not fit really. So we gotta go with this one. Alright. Okay, so what are these that give +3? Northern Lights. Score 3 points for each pair of adjacent Northern Lights. 1 card can be in 2 pairs. Alright. So we're going to go with this one. Alright, then we have to draw 2 more. I don't know if you're supposed to discard the ones. The original ones, though it doesn't say anything about it. It doesn't say you have to get rid of the other one that you didn't choose of the 2. So I'm just rolling with it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I was gonna say I don't see an animal, but he's up there in a silhouette. Alright, we'll go with this one since it matches up. I didn't see anywhere in the rules where it said they have to match, but I just wanted to. Okay. Two more. We got a lot of foxes. Okay. I'm gonna choose this one. Actually, the northern lights only give points if there's adjacent northern light. Okay, so now we need two more. Oh, look at here, we've got one that connects. Three that connect. Okay. So we have three with Aurora Borealis and no animal. We have one with an animal that would connect. Let's go with the Aurora. We're gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Okay. Move these guys to the left. Alright. Now we gotta get two more out of the deck. Looks like this is the only one that makes sense. Although, it doesn't say where in the panorama you have to add them. So I'm actually going to So what do you get more for, Aurora Borealis or an animal? So you don't get anything for a fox. Must be like 1 point, I guess. Apparently I didn't get all the 5 and 6 player cards. They must not have all been together. I haven't used any, so we're good. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 aren't even gonna fit. Unless I can zoom out more, but I don't think I can. We can fit 2 more. Let's just see what we get next. Oh, we got a moose. Oh, but we can't put him anywhere. That's unfortunate. I'll have to use the cliff here. Actually, we can do the Aurora Borealis with another fox over here. I'm probably not actually doing this right. You're probably supposed to discard the cards you've already pulled. We can't use that moose either. What do we got? we can use. This one actually looks like it might connect down here. Okay. That is our first finished panorama. Now let's see how many points I got. Scoring and winning. Each player will have 4 panoramas to score. See 2-player and solo variant rules for exceptions. Before scoring begins, review any award tiles on the table. Okay, each player adds the scores of the dusk and dawn panoramas. Hang on. It says as the game progresses, more cards will be available to choose from. Switch decks and repeat with the dawn deck. Okay. Combine your dusk and dawn phase scores and see how well you did. Okay, alright. So what we're gonna do then is gather up all the dusk cards and put them on the pile over here. And move these guys up. We still have to leave some room for the dusk or the dawn cards. All right. Alright, so we gotta do the same thing, shuffle them. Shuffle them a little bit better than the last batch. Got like 400 foxes in the first 10 minutes. Do another one of these guys. Alright, the first card we draw is the first panorama. So we got a moose, yes. Alright. So put this up here. 2 cards. Alright, what do we have? Oh no. Looks like we got nothing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, none of those fit, so looks like we have a winner. Alright, 2 more. Now we got 2 watchtowers. Okay. Can we use any of them though? No, it looks like we're stumped again, actually. No, that wouldn't work because I'd have to still meet this one. Alright, let's draw again. Oh my gosh, still nothing. Still nothing we can use. That's bad luck. Well, wait. I think we actually have a winner here. Yes, there we go. Here we go with a bunch of foxes again. Alright, and immediately, let's see how much a watchtower scores. 1 point per specific card type in the indicated positions. Watchtowers can score a maximum of 4 points. So, I'm not sure what that means. Wildlife. Alright, let's go with this guy. Oh well, what's the big deal anyway? We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, we can put this one here. I'm running out of space up here because of all the turns I had to skip. Okay. Put that down here, I guess. So many foxes. So far we have a animal in each one, which scores an extra 6 points at the end of the game. Alright, 2 more. Wow, this is getting hectic up here. Okay, let's go with this one. Wait, how much is the ranger station? 2 points for each sign. But I could get an extra 6 points for having an animal in each one, so let's go with that. Two more cards from the deck. So this would be a tall mountain on either side. This one will work. And there's a fox in it. So that continues on with the animal in each frame. Now we need 2 more, and it's getting to be quite the cluster up here. Alright, we need a midway, and this one's got a fox and trees. So we'll do this guy. And then draw 2 more. Okay, neither of these are gonna work. This could work. Let's do this one, since it has a mountain as well. Alright, gather these up. Alright, now let's see. The awards are not applicable because I did the solo version. Alright. Only one. Okay, Okay, so score 2 points for each tree card next to a bear. We don't have any bears at all. Score 3 points if you have a feature card to the right of the cliff. What's a feature card? Score 3 points if you have a feature card to the right of the cliff. Score negative 2 points if you have an animal card to the left of the cliff. Oh no. I have a cliff here, no animal. That was the only cliff card I had, so feature card. What is a feature card? I have no clue what they mean by a feature card, but there's nothing in it, so I'm guessing. Oh, there's an Aurora Borealis. So I'm gonna say 3 points. I don't know. Okay, a feature is when it's. Okay, a feature card is when it's only green. Or both can contain an animal and a feature. Animals are orange, features are green. Both is green and orange. So yeah, that's a feature, so that's 3 points. Lake. We don't have any lake. Moon. Only one moon is allowed in a panorama, but we don't have one. Moose. We have moose down here. Score 2 points for each card next to the moose that is not an animal card. Oh no. Face down card scores having no animals. So I missed a rule because I don't have any face downs. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do when there are no playable cards. Instead of just redrawing, you're supposed to put a face down one, I guess. Maybe that was where I messed up. Score points for how many mountains are in your panorama. 1 point for 1 mountain, 3 points for 2, 5 points for 3, and 8 points for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 8 points in this one. And I did not get a point for, I didn't get any points for the cliff here because the feature has to be on the right according to the key right here. So yeah, 0 for that. So 8 points for my dawn so far and 0 for my dusk. Northern lights, 3 points for each pair of northern lights. So if you have 3 adjacent northern lights, that counts as 2 pairs and 6 points. Three, 6, 8. Oh wait, 3, 6, 9. That'd be 9. So 9 points, 8 points. Score 2 points for each sign next to the ranger station. This card can score a maximum of 4 points. So yeah, we got 0 for that. Score 1 point per specific card in the indicated positions. Watchtowers can score a maximum of 4 points. We have a watchtower. So we have an animal next to it and a feature. So that's +2, I think. And over here we have an animal and a feature. So that's 4 total. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. And 9. 12 and 9. Only one sun is allowed in a panorama, but we don't have any of that. Fox and tree cards do not score any points but can interact with other cards. Okay, so in the top panorama we scored 9 points, and in the bottom we scored 12. And these are the awards, so unfortunately I actually don't get the points for having an animal in each card because I'm playing solo. Alright, let's scoop them up. They really are beautiful cards. Okay, that is the Dawn stack. is it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will join me for the next one. And until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.